guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we are reacting to sweet Indian street food tour in North India. Did we react to... No, it wasn't India, it was actually another place, right? So we haven't really reacted to any food or vlogs from India yet, so this is gonna be a first. Before we do start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video. So guys, let's check this out. And I love desserts, so
I'm such a bad boy. Are you gonna have to exercise twice as much tomorrow?
I guess, yes.
definitely.
When it comes to Indian cuisine, there's one type of food that absolutely cannot be overlooked. Dessert. And here, they do dessert unlike any place I've seen before.
Oh man, this whole thing is just full of sugary syrup. This is like my kind of hot tub right here.
Every region in India does dessert a little differently, but in Jodhpur, there's no doubt that they love their dairy.
Anywhere they can put milk in a recipe, they
I like
Today
milk.
we'll be checking out some super simple, classic street food sweets.
He's making this gigantic one for us. Record-breaking Jalebi.
All the way to some crazy, complex dessert preparations.
That is so
you've never
green.
seen
What is
before.
that?
Wow, that is very labor-intensive.
I'll come across ingredients that I've never even heard of.
This is
There's
And
gold?
there'll be plenty of balls too.
Shaved as laddu, as ball.
Get ready to satisfy
Yeah, that's my same
Today we'll
expression.
find out if Jodhpur is the real dessert
Oh.
capital of
Like, you go to fancy restaurants and you see this. You see this and they will charge you, let's say that green thing that we see on our screen right now. Maybe it's probably like $50 in some fancy restaurants, right? But I bet this is so affordable and it tastes way better. Way better.
India.
Oh, look at that. I think I've tried that before, that white thingy.
Jodhpur native, fashion blogger, and food lover Archana is going to be my guide today. She's done a bit of modeling too.
I do a bit of modeling. You know, like when people do a before and after photo? I'll just do the before photo.
I'm only about after one.
Where are we right now?
It's Clark Tower Market.
I see a bunch of tourists and a lot of people carrying stuff on their head. I really like that. What is Jodhpur bringing to dessert in India?
It's basically the mixture of saffron and
Oh,
What is Mawa?
saffron
milk
is
solid.
expensive.
Like boiled milk and it's turned into Mawa, a paste sort of thing.
Are we gonna try that today?
Yeah, sure.
Mawa, awesome.
Oh,
Shri Mishwalal Hotel is a landmark in Jodhpur Central Market. Oh, and it's not even a hotel.
This place is
Oh.
more famous for desserts or for being a hotel?
Obviously desserts.
It says hotel right here.
For the last
Why
9
is it a
years,
hotel?
this place has been crafting the perfect dessert menu.
What are we here for?
We are going to eat rabi. It's boiled milk. After getting the boiled milk a bit heavy, they add sugar onto it.
oh,
Let's dish it up.
This rabdi is made with milk that's been boiled until becoming thick. This is called Mawa in Hindi. Sugar is
Mawa.
added for sweetness with a splash of rose water mixed with cardamom on top.
Look at this. Essentially dehydrated milk with sugar. So it's like very rich, creamy, and then chunky. Take a nice big bite.
You like it?
Definitely unusual. The milky consistency. It's a little like cottage cheese, but sweet. The flavor, it's creamy, sweet.
Oh, I
it
wanna
almost
try.
tastes like a little bit of honey,
No, there's no honey
but
in
there's
it.
no honey. Bottoms up.
We're just getting started. With so many sweets available, this place has a huge kitchen prep area. And we're getting a behind the scenes look at what they're making next.
I want. There's an ad, guys.
We have come to the preparation.
Oh, I really want to try. The first one is like, the rabi is like yogurt, essentially.
At this hotel, again, it's
It's not a hotel.
But if it was, this is the room I would stay in. What is this called?
Mishilal Pede.
Have I mentioned that Jodhpur loves dairy? Here they
Oh,
start
I love
with
dairy.
Mawa, then add a slew of ingredients including sugar and saffron, which gives it its vibrant yellow color. This cooks in a wok until it becomes the paste you see now.
This is my offering to your team. What do you think? Yes? Thank you.
Once the ball is
I know.
formed, it gets a literal stamp of approval.
Oh, I want.
Essentially, they got it stamped it here. Do you think we could like all eat one together? Guys, could you please join me in eating one of these?
They're like, no.
Yeah? Cheers.
Wait, you don't bake it? You just eat it like that? I thought you're gonna put it in an oven, it becomes a cookie. What?
Mmm, it's very thick. Almost like Play-Doh, like a softer Play-Doh. A ton of saffron flavor coming through. And to get it so fresh, right from the ballers themselves. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
What is that?
First of all, be careful crossing the street. Where are we headed right now?
We are going to more to Jalebi.
I know Jalebi. It's like one of my favorite desserts. Oh, it's like a
Ooh.
funnel cake. That's magical.
Big.
It's just basic flour, batter, sugar. Is there something special about this place?
This is 110 years old. He's the third generation.
Yeah, and there's a line. Wow, this place is popular.
Oh. Oh, I want.
Hi there. How you doing?
That's okay. It's like I want my
Oh, that's for me? Whoa,
What is
I
this
was
called?
making this
Jalebi?
gigantic one for us. Record-breaking
Jalebi? Jalebi.
Oh, so right here. he
Like
takes
our
it off the
Jalebi.
oil, He puts it in the sugar. He kind of keeps it submerged for a little bit. Whoa.
Oh,
That was
I like
nuts.
it
Look at this.
crispy,
Thank
yeah?
you, sir. Look at that. Huge Jalebi. The biggest he makes, possibly. And we're going to try to break some of it off. Oh, it's very brittle. I've never had it this way. It's so thin. You ready to just try it out? Let's go for it. Oh, it's so toasty, crunchy. Then you take a bite, the sugar gushes out of it. That
Oh.
is straight guilty pleasure. I'm such a bad boy. Are you gonna have to exercise twice as much tomorrow?
I guess yes.
Me too.
Oh gosh. Mr. Jollibee.
Next, we're headed to one of the most iconic confectionaries, perhaps in all of India.
I wanna
Jalebi
cry.
Sweets, with a reputation so strong that copycat shops with the same name have sprung up all
Oh,
over the
really?
place. It's that good.
When you come in here, you've got a sweet tooth. Okay. Your
I
boyfriend just
have a
broke up with
sweet
you.
tooth.
You're sad. You're gonna eat away your loneliness. What do you come in here and try?
Obviously, Kaju and Kattu, that's
Over here. See, I got a real honest answer.
The Kaju Katli will mend our broken hearts.
Oh.
Super sweet, made with a ton of crushed cashews.
You're saying this is so sweet, so delicious, it can cure any loneliness or heartbreak. All right.
Really?
Oh.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like dried fruit mixed with molasses, maybe. And that's been a long tradition in India, having the silver on top.
With so much to choose from, are trying to recommend some of the most unique treats offered here.
What is that?
This is
Rose?
rose badam laddu. It's basically an almond sweet.
Is it actually rose flavored?
Yes.
I must say, India is the only place I've been to where they season desserts with flowers. Which other one do you think?
Rabri Laddu. This is the famous sweet of Jodhpur. It's
Oh.
like my great-great-grandfather's time.
Classic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try some of the old and some of the new.
My mouth is like watering.
Oh, beautiful presentation. Oh, I think we start with the classic and then we'll work our way up to this rose one.
Though these balls look somewhat similar, their preparation couldn't be more different. Laddu means ball, and the Rabri Laddu starts with a Mawa gram flour batter that's then strained through this skimmer spoon, creating tiny fried little balls. Those get tossed into a sweet syrup,
Oh.
saffron, and cardamom blend. Finally,
So
they add
many
cardamom
process.
powder, rose petals, fresh ones, almonds, and press them into the balls you see here.
Now to you, is this a one biter?
No.
Two biter?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Cheers.
You can do one bite if you want.
Whoa, that is so rich.
Oh.
Sugary, kind of crumbly, ton of saffron in here. Oh, it feels luxurious.
You guys use
Is it
saffron
okay
for
when you-
everything, and here
I feel
it's
like
so
it tastes like
expensive.
this. Oh.
The rose bottom
Like the only time you will ever have someone use saffron is if they're cooking for rich people in a in a fancy restaurant. Saffron is very rare also here, so let me know how much saffron is, because it's not accessible as much over here.
has a very different preparation. Starting with the dough made of saturated
Oh.
and blended almonds and sugar.
Yes.
That's right. This big ball of paste consists mainly of almonds.
Oh,
Then
I
they
want.
pile on roasted almonds and
And
rose
there's
syrup.
more.
Mix it up, ball it up, then even more rose syrup and actual dry rose petals.
Oh, wow.
Finally, it's garnished with pistachio flakes and ready to eat.
Also, the green thing was
Does
pistachio.
laddu mean
Huh?
ball?
Yeah.
Do people ever say like, you don't have the laddus to mess with me? Does anyone say that? Like,
No.
that guy's got quite a set of laddus.
And it's and ball.
Let's try it out.
Because it's balls, right?
I want one biter. One water roll this. Oh, very sweet, obviously. similar in texture, but has some crunch in there with the nut. But man, rose flavoring, that is out there. Has really perfumey kind of aroma to it that you taste up in your nose. Are you still working on that?
Maybe that is a good
But that's not why we came.
dessert after like a very garlicky meal, right? So after you eat like your food and you want like a dessert to make your mouth smell like roses, there you go. India is thinking.
Where is it?
Excuse me.
We're here for a super secret dessert.
What?
But first, the owner is showing me how all this sweets making is possible.
Every floor above their main room where they're serving the dessert is just full of
Oh.
pots and pans and cooking, different things going on. Look at this place. How many people are working here creating all this food?
Around 80 to 100 people.
Oh.
It's not so obvious downstairs, but then you come up the elevator and you just see there's so many tasks to be done.
Now here they are making rasgulla. Here they are making mawa.
So this whole machine, they put normal milk in here. When it's solid enough, you just dump it into here. I would love to try it. This is a kind of common ingredient here, mawa, right?
You eat it with hand, you get a better taste. It's very hot.
It is very hot. It's kind of sticky. There it is. I can't hold it too long because it's burning my hand. You try it together? Let's do it. Wow. It is like the curd part of cottage cheese with sugar added. So it's a little sticky as you chew it.
This is sweet, something that goes around to all the people.
No.
Be careful, it's hot.
It's really hot. That is delicious. Wow. Thank you very much.
I want to try. Ooh.
I'm here for one of the most unique desserts in all of India. It's called pistachio.
What? How much is 1,000?
The most unique desserts
Rupee.
in all of India. It's called pistachio with some ingredients I've never met before.
What is this one? It looks like caramelized onions.
No, it's not. It's rose marmalade.
Look at this. That's so nuts.
It looks like spicy.
Maybe there's some sugar mixed in there with it.
Yeah.
Before we cook it, we're gonna just sample it a little bit.
Get the flavor of rose.
Oh, very perfuming. That is a very interesting ingredient.
One of the most complex but satisfying sweets I've ever discovered. You can't appreciate this food without understanding what goes into it.
So what is that
First, they
wrap?
even make the
Do you
pie or
remove the
portion
wrapper?
of the dessert. It starts
Or
with
do you
cashews and pistachios that have been soaked in water, then ground into a paste. Then they prepare the wok.
I think it becomes kind of a syrup, huh?
Yeah, there's a sugar.
Oh, that's a sugar.
I guess I
Okay.
did learn a thing or two in
Oh.
food college.
Then they
Food
add
go-
ghee and the ground nut paste.
Okay, there's an ad, guys. Ah, don't tell me this is not skippable. Okay, it is. So let's go back. That is the green thing we were talking about. Is pistachio. At first, since I didn't know, it looked odd. It looks like pesto, like basil. But now that I know it's pistachio, it makes more sense. And I love pistachios, so this is gonna be so good.
And eventually, the
I wish I could
whole
try.
concoction becomes a vibrant green paste.
Ooh, that is a beautiful shade of green.
While
Yeah.
that cools down, we make the masala, or the red part. Rose petals, pistachios, roasted almonds, mishri, or sugar crystals, poppy seeds,
Oh.
and their own luxurious pan chutney.
Hold on. What is going on here?
It's gold.
It's not gold. It's silver leaves, and it's mixed with sugar syrup and saffron.
Silver. That's
My wish did not come true.
After it's mixed and settles for an hour, it looks like this.
How many kilograms of desserts have you secretly just owned?
That they have to taste the sweet before sending.
they have to taste. I would taste also.
Now, the assembly. Flatten the green pistachio paste and cut it into squares. Each piece is shaped into a small cone, then stuffed with our beautiful masala. Silver is carefully wrapped around the pie.
So it's edible
The final
silver.
touch, made with a saffron and rose water mixture.
He's giving like a little bindi to it.
Yes.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah. That is.
Nice.
I wanna try.
Going to try it out, right? With you guys too? How do you say cheers? Oh, okay, great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you eat the silver leaf thingy.
That's delicious. When I had this alone, way too powerful. It's very intense. With this kind of wonderful chewy sheet of pistachio, with that nuttiness balances out the perfuminess so much. It's a perfect blend. So good.
Oh, I want
I
that.
could even just eat this too.
Whether it's complex
I want
or
that
super
pistachio
simple, India
thingy.
knows how to take desserts to a whole new level.
And it's so fine art also. It's like
I
What do you call
Thank you
that?
so much for joining me today. Such a treat to have you by my side this whole day, explaining all this
Fine
amazing
dining.
cuisine to
It's
me. For you
so
guys, you can check out Archana on Instagram. Also for you guys, this video was made possible by One Trip Vietnam. One Trip is the highest rated tour company.
okay. So is he
in
gonna
Vietnam,
like
doing
sell us
tours
one
from
trip?
north to south in all
Yep.
major cities,
So that is it. That is so intriguing. Like, you guys know how to do desserts, but I'm also interested to see how you do savory food, because I think you guys will kill it. I love Indian food, and I know it's not even close to the authentic Indian food. So I'm so excited to check that part out. But the dessert, though, it looks like what you get in fancy restaurants, like I said a while ago. And yeah, it's I just want to taste so bad, please. But anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.